So let's go over to the female hormones. The control of reproduction in females is a little bit more complex. But as it is with male, the anterior pituitary hormones, you remember, cause the release of the hormones FSH and LH. In addition, estrogens and progesterone are released from the developing follicles. So let's see. Estradiol is another name or another form of estrogen. So just imagine that this here says estrogen for simplicity. Estrogen is the reproductive hormone in females that assists in the endometrial, that is the lining or the wall of the uterus, regrowth, ovulation, and calcium absorption. So you know that when you get older, you break your bones more easily, and that's because of that. The increase. This also includes breast development, flaring of the hips, they get wider, and a shorter period necessary for bone maturation. So again, it's good for bones. So let's recap. Why do we need estrogen? Estrogen? Give me some facts. Yeah, that's very good. It's, first of all, what is it? It's the reproductive hormone. Very good. And where does it assist? In the endometrium. Very good. And it's responsible for, yes, regrowth of the endometrial regrowth. Yes. And then the ovulation and, yes, calcium absorption. It's also responsible for, do you know, something like breasts and so on? Yes, the sexual characteristics of females. And what are those? Can you give me some examples? Like, why is a woman a woman? Very good. Because of breasts and wider hips, and it's also good for the bones, this estrogen. Okay, let's recap that again. What hormone do males have too? The gonadotropin hormone. Very good. Where's that located? It gets a signal from the hypothalamus, and then it triggers something in the anterior pituitary glands. Very good. So, and what does it release then? Yes, it releases the hormones of FSH. Do you remember what FSH stands for? Yes, follicle stimulating hormone. So as you can imagine, it's stimulating follicles. And what does LH stand for? Luteinizing hormone. Very good. And this, it's also important for ovulation and lactation in women. Okay, once again, what's FSH? F for follicle, S for stimulating, and H for hormone. Very good. What's LH? L for luteinizing and H for hormone. Very good. Okay. And FSH is important because what does it do? Yeah, it's important for the follicle development in women. We're just talking about women here now. And LH, you need that that's important. Yeah, for ovulation and lactation. So very good. All right. Then, so as we said, these two hormones will be released, and what does FSH do? Again, it stimulates the follicles, as you can see here again. So now we also have a different hormone. It's called progesterone. That assists in the endometrial regrowth and inhibition of FSH and LH release. In females, FSH stimulates development of, you remember, egg cells called the ova, which develop in structures called follicles. So follicle development. Follicle cells produce the hormone inhibin, which inhibits what? FSH production. And LH also plays a role in the development of the ova, induction of ovulation, and stimulation of estrogen and production and progesterone production by the ovaries. So estrogen and progesterone are steroid hormones that prepare the body for pregnancy. You will get to know progesterone a little bit later, and yes, and that's that for now. I also want to show you the female characteristics, sex characteristics. So do you remember we had the, oh no, you can't see that very well. So, oh, it doesn't really show, but you remember this one here. So once again, you have LH and FSH release. That's both for men and women. And in the ovaries, estrogen is released, and that's important for female secondary sex characteristics, such as breasts develop and mature, hips broaden, and pubic hair grows. But it is also important for folliculogenesis. That means the production of follicles.